Hi everyone, it's Tish with Naptime Creations. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making these coasters, so let's jump in and get started. So the resin I'm going to be using today is the Clearcast 7050 resin. If you want to try it, I'll link it down below in the description. I got it from the Epoxy resin store, and it's a 2-to-1 ratio, and I was working on a few projects when I made these, so I made 21 ounces. Check out how pretty the Fairy Cake glitter by Just For You Online UK is. It's a gorgeous glitter. I'm going to be using their blue pigment, angel white epoxy paste, their chunky champagne glitter, and clear resin. So here I just have my little 3-ounce cup and I'm adding in some of the chunky champagne glitter. With glitter, you can really add as much as you want to your resin. There's no real 10% rule. If you just think about like nail polish, how much glitter nail polish has in it, you can really, it just is up to you how much you want to add. Now I'm going to go in with their blue pigment. It's a beautiful, nice, deep blue. And my angel white epoxy paste by Resin. This is a really great opaque white pigment. So I'm just going to go in my molds here and pour a little bit of gold in the corner. The molds are by Just For You Online UK as well. You can get them from Dryer Days Art Studio. I'll link everything down below in the description, and I have a discount code for you too. So I'm going to go in with the blue after the glitter here, and I made 2 cups of the blue. These are just little 3-ounce cups, and I reserved 3 ounces of clear as well off to the side. Like I said, I made 21 ounces of resin and I just mixed that up off camera just to save time. But if you want to see a video, if you're new to resin, on how to mix up your resin and your pigments and all that good stuff, I have a tutorial playlist and I'll link that down below in the description. Be sure to check that out. So I'm just going in with the clear next to that beautiful blue pigment. I'm going to go in with the angel white next. Add that right next to my clear. The angel white next to clear gives you some really fun wispy effects. So I really like to use opaque pigments next to clear. It gives you some really fun looks in your coasters. And then adding a little bit more clear next to that. And since the resin that I used was a 2-to-1 ratio, I poured in 7 ounces of my part B into my mixing cup and then 14 ounces of my part A. Mix that up for 5 minutes. Pretty simple and easy. I like this resin because it doesn't have a lot of bubbles, which is nice. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit more of the blue, as you could see, and I'm adding some clear on top of it to kind of push that pigment off to the side. That also gives you some really fun depth in your coasters when you add clear on top of your pigments or colors. Just going to keep adding blue until these are all filled up. Keep adding the clear on top of the blue and then go in with a line of that beautiful angel white. The angel white is great too for cells and lacing. If you're working on like an ocean scene, it gives you really nice cells and lacing. If you're looking for white cells and lacing, definitely try the angel white. So see, just going in with a little line of the white here on top of the blue. And today I'm just working on top of a 12 by 12 canvas. I had covered it with wax paper just to keep it protected. And this coaster here, my table isn't level, like it has a dip in the middle, so I had to put a popsicle stick under there just to keep it level because it was kind of moving around. So I like to always keep popsicle sticks handy for that. Now I'm going in with my heat gun on high heat just to pop some bubbles. Don't get too close to your molds though when you're going in with heat because you can damage them. So I try to always be really, sparing with the heat if I can. Now I'm just going in with a little plastic spoon that I like to use to measure out my pigments and just swirling everything together, kind of just giving it a fun little design. No real rhyme or reason. I was just trying to blend that white in with the blue because that'll give you some nice wispy effects too. And when you do this, don't push all the way down to the bottom of your mold because you can scratch your mold. I'm just working right on the surface of these. So see, just like that, super simple and easy. I'm going to go in with my heat gun again to pop some bubbles, add a little bit of clear on the edge there, prop this one up again because it was just like leaning. These molds are really fun because they look so pretty on a coffee table or an end table when you put them all together. It's kind of like a fun puzzle. Now I'm going to cover it up, let them dry for 24 hours, and here we are, ready to demold them. Look at how fun they turned out. They turned out really pretty. It's just a nice, soft, wispy. The back is not so pretty in my opinion, but that chunky glitter, the champagne glitter, is really, really nice. I love that glitter. But see, look, the back's just not as pretty as the top, which is fine because I really love how the top turned out. And I'm going to take my gold gilding paint from Michael's and paint the edges on these ones because it really matches that champagne glitter nicely. So I'm going to do that and then I'll show you guys what they look like when they're all finished. Pretty simple and easy, right? They turned out really nice. So you could do this with any color that you want. I just really, really love that blue pigment. And I wanted to show you guys too how cute they look stacked like this, like on a coffee table or a side table. Super pretty, right? And the paint I use to go in on the edges is this gold gilding paint from Michael's. I will link it down below in the description. And if you just want to do the edge and not the top lip at all, just hold your flat brush just like that and it won't get on the top at all. But I wanted to do a little bit on the top part as well. And this paint doesn't really scratch off, so you don't need to do another top coat of resin if you don't want to. But these coasters, you guys, they turned out so fun. There is so much depth in the center. My camera just wasn't really picking it up, but the gold, the chunky champagne glitter, some of it is deeper, and then it's got the white and the blue pigment going over it. So there's just a lot of fun depth in there in the center. I really like how these ones turned out, and the angel white's really pretty and wispy in there. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, go ahead and leave me a like, or another thing that would help me out is if you go watch a few more of my other videos or even a playlist. Thanks again, guys, for watching. I hope you're all having a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another video. Bye!